Good evening. Well, actually, good morning, YouTube family. Figure I'd come and talk to you a little earlier today. Because God put this on my mind. He put it on my heart really last night. But I started to record last night, but I was like, nah, I'm going to wait. That way it's fresh. And talk about it today. You see it. No judge. Just remember that name. But as always, His glory is my story. So let's dive right in. Today, I want to talk to you about this one. Gonna be a little different because it's still this part of the ups and downs of aircraft mechanic, but this one is more personal. This one is about letting go and letting God. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make forward progress holding on to backlash. You know what I'm saying? Like grudges and stuff like that. You gotta learn to forgive whoever hurt you, and then forgive yourself. Because for one, they might not even know they're hurting you. You know what I'm saying? And really don't care. But you ain't hurt nobody but yourself holding on to it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, for one, they probably don't know that they hurt you or don't care. And giving them that power over you, you gonna continue to be bitter and grow angry. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you can't make forward progress holding on to backlash. So just moving forward, progressing in life, you know what I'm saying? It's a constant learning curve, you know what I'm saying? My auntie called it spiritual warfare. And the crazy part about it, the preacher said something about it last week. Spiritual warfare. When you're dealing with spiritual warfare, the devil he'll slide in. He come to steal, kill, and destroy. So any aspect of your life, he see where he can possibly slide in and hurt you, or make somebody that love you hurt you. He using it as an end to try to get to you. And learning from it and growing from it, there's two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to learn myself not to hold grudges and like really move on from it, because like I held grudges growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of y'all might not know my story. I give you a little backstory. I come from South Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And a crack infested environment. You know what I'm saying? Really $1 million track where I grew up. But my parents were junkies, you know what I'm saying? Crackheads, and I hated them. You know what I'm saying? For a long time. Like hated. Seriously. And one day at church, you know what I'm saying, the preacher man was preaching about holding grudges and letting go, you know what I'm saying? Because like you really ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. And when I finally was able to let that go and like forgive them and then forgive myself, man, it was like a weight had been lifted, you know what I'm saying? And like I was able to progress and just move forward. And you know what I'm saying, that's what I constantly try to do, progress and move forward. Like each step of my life ain't nothing but another chapter. You know what I'm saying? Like this chapter right here, I call it the humbling chapter, because I'm gonna write a book eventually. And this is the humbling chapter, you know what I'm saying? Like if I were to stay angry and keep holding the grudge for American Airlines let me go because I took time to consider my health, like I had to pray about that because I didn't want to be bitter. You know what I'm saying? Like I vented for a while. I ain't gonna lie, I vented for a while to get it out. You know what I'm saying? That's cool to get it out. You gotta vent, you gotta get it out. Matter of fact, even if you have to cry sometimes, you gotta cry. Monty called it cleansing. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to cleanse. Like growing up, they teach you that a man don't supposed to cry and all this and that. You weak if you cry. No, it take a strong man to cry and show his emotion and let that out. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of your journey. That's a part of growth. That's a part of being who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I never had the chance to grow up with my parents telling me they love me. So I make sure I tell my kids on the regular, I love you. We didn't grow up holding hands, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I deal with it with my wife sometimes. She was trying to hold my hand and it don't feel right to me, you know what I'm saying? But as I grow and I get more comfortable with it, I do hold hands, or I hold my kids' hand. Cause I ain't had nobody to hold my hand. Yeah, I'm still on my water kick. You better know it. Was it day 3? And feeling awesome, by the way. Shout out again, Lom. Appreciate you. But so I just left my little doctor appointment, whatever, and they want to do another MRI to check and see what's going on. But that's another story. But I want to get back to this growth. Like I said, I didn't have them, you know what I'm saying, to hold my hand. So I don't mind I try to do different stuff, you know what I'm saying. I hold my kids' hand. I tell them that I love them. You know what I'm saying? I hold my wife's hand. You know what I'm saying? I tell her that I love her on the regular. You know what I'm saying? And not only do I tell her, I show it. Because you can say something all day, but if you ain't showing it, then what they say, prayer without, what is it? Hold on. It's either prayer without works is useless. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you gon' preach it, you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna speak it, you need to do it. You can't walk the walk and talk the talk and don't walk the walk. They go hand to hand. You gotta do both. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm talking this talk, I am walking the walk, you know what I'm saying? So the growth in me is real, like, and I feel it constantly growing in my body, my spirit, my mind, everything elevate, you know what I'm saying? So I teach them how to evolve, you know what I'm saying? Because I couldn't stay in the same place, being mad and being angry when that ain't what God wanted me to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I even have to have conversations and have people talk to me to calm me down sometimes, because there be times where I be ready to snap out, but at the same time I have to remember that this is just a test. You know what I'm saying? This if you gonna pass or fail, that's up to you. God gotta give you these tests, and the devil he ain't gonna do nothing but try to tempt at all time. You know what I'm saying? Because that's his job. You know what I'm saying? To steal, kill, and destroy. And if he see any way he can get in, he gonna try to get in. But it's a test. It's up to you if you gonna let him in or not. So I had to learn early that a lot of stuff is just a test, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have real faith to keep moving forward, because if he brought you to it, he gonna bring you through it, you know what I'm saying? And he ain't brought me this far to just lead me. So I don't know who needs to hear this today, but spiritual warfare is real, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the devil will try to find his way in any way, but you have to learn to forgive others and forgive yourself and love others and don't just say you do it, like show them, do it, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, perfect example. Me and my brother have different views on a lot of stuff sometimes. Me and him can get into a heated debate or a discussion or even an argument, whatever. But we're gonna see it through, finish that discussion, come to a mutual understanding, and we done with it. Don't linger on it, don't hold on to it, because that ain't doing nothing but like harnessing, you know what I'm saying, bad energy for one day for you to lash out and when you lash out, you lashing out of anger. That ain't out of love. So when you love somebody enough, you should be able to talk to that person and they talk to you, and y'all work it out, and you actually talk and listen. That's a conversation. When I'm talking, you shut up and listen. You talking, I'm gonna shut up and listen, and then we speak. You know what I'm saying? We come to an understanding or a mutual agreement, and that's how conversations work. And when you say it's over, it's over. It's done. It's finished. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold on to it. Don't linger on it. You know what I'm saying? Just let it be what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all understand where each other coming from. I understand your point of view. You understand mine. This is why I do this, and this is why I do that. This is why you do this, and this is why you do that. But we understand each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a mutual understanding, and it's a mutual agreement. I still love you. I love you enough where we can have these conversations and move on. Like I said, we can get it into a heated argument, I remember one time we got into it on my cousin's house. Everybody thought we was you know what I'm saying, we about to go there. No, like we were just sharing our different thoughts and our point of views and this and that. But at the end of the day, once we got through, that was done, and we moved on from there. You know what I'm saying? We didn't let nothing linger around, and that was the end. You know what I'm saying? Like on to the next. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the end of that conversation. You know what I'm saying? So when you love somebody and you say you apologize, I tell my kids all the time, don't tell nobody you sorry. It's a difference between being sorry and an apology. When you apologize, and that's sincere. That's sincerity from the heart. Cause you can say I'm sorry all day long and still do it, or they be like, yeah, you sure live sorry, you sorry. You know what I'm saying? But don't be sorry, cause I ain't never sorry for nothing I do. I might apologize, but I'm not sorry for anything I say. Even if something come out wrong, I'll apologize for how it came out. I apologize for how I give it to you, but I'm not apologizing for what I said. I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. So I tell my kids the same thing. Mean what you're saying, say what you mean. Cause at the end of the day, all you got is your word, and you gotta stand on it. Like period. So I stand on what I say, and I mean what I say. You know, it's just people, man. Like we don't not enough. I ain't gonna say we don't. Not enough people care about other people, and that's what's wrong with my opinion. That's what's wrong with the world now to this day. Social media done really messed the world up. You know what I'm saying? Because they judgmental as hell. Like, who are you to judge me? I don't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you get it or what you do to get it, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't for me to judge you, because it ain't for you to judge me. You know what I'm saying? But I love you, and I feel like if I love you enough, I can tell you something, and you can tell me something. I'ma listen. You can listen. We come to a mutual understanding and agreement, and we move forward from there. But harboring and holding on to bad energy when it's supposed to be done, that ain't good for nobody. Cause you lying to me. You lying to my face. And that, like I tell you, I don't deal with lying too well. Like I can deal with the truth. You tell me the truth, I gotta deal with it. I can take that. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's me. Tell me the truth, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I quit lying a long time ago. When I realized that I don't owe nobody no lie, and you gotta accept the truth that I'm telling you, that's just where I been in life. Like, I'm gonna tell you what's up. If you don't like it, oh well, at least I told you the truth. I told you what's going on. I'm not holding on to nothing. I don't hold no grudges. You know what I'm saying? I might be mad about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have been mad where maybe I didn't want to talk to that person at that moment. But at the same time, at some point or another, I will contact you and be like, that wasn't a good time for me to respond or talk to you, because wasn't nothing good gonna come out of that conversation. So I wait until I cool off and calm down where I can actually talk to you like an adult, because I'm an adult. You know what I'm saying? So, and people think just because you 18, you grown, or that you know what I'm saying, that make you an adult. That don't make you no adult. Because if that's the case, hell, I've been an adult since I was 11, around here paying bills. I'm talking real bills, rent, taking care of buying school clothes for me and my sister. You know what I'm saying? As a kid, like this stuff that I did. But at the same time, I was young, so I felt like I still needed to lie. But once I reached the age where I was like, I don't owe nobody no lie. What the hell am I lying about? So I don't have to lie about nothing or nothing to nobody. So holding grudges, man, you can't make forward progress holding on to backlash. You have to let that go. You have to, like, whether you want to or not. I mean, pray about it. You know what I'm saying? Like last night, man, I told you my Bible scriptures come through at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night. Sometime in the morning early, I get them before 8 o'clock if I look. But last night, it spoke to me about patience. And when that one came through, it was like right on time. You know what I'm saying? Especially after just having a conversation with my auntie about something. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling her, I'm just like, man, you just gotta be patient with certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, my prayer that I pray a lot now is to ask God to meet my kids where they at. You know what I'm saying? Because he had to meet me where I'm at. So I asked him to meet me where I'm at, meet them where they at. That's all you can do is ask them to meet whoever where they at. You know what I'm saying? And in time allow y'all to be able to mend that bond and move forward together, because it's all the tests, man. Like, it's seriously all the tests, and it's up to you or not if you gonna pass that test or not. Because it's crazy though. Like, I got family that ain't my family. That's my family. You know what I'm talking about? Like, seriously. Like, example. I remember not too long ago, man, I called my uncle. He ain't even my uncle by blood, but he my uncle. I called him, I said, Uncle, man, you call and check on me more than my actual biological uncles. And he was like, nephew, you call and check on me more than my actual family. That's love. That's what that is. That's love. For real. So you ain't gotta be blood to be family. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the love you got for somebody, the respect you got for somebody, the respect they got for you. And just growing in life. Like, that what makes you an adult. Growing, acknowledging where you messed up, trying to resolve what you can. Why you can, because once it's over, ain't no do-overs. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no do-overs. Period. And I'm talking about, like, thankfully I was able to forgive my mama and daddy before they passed. I'm talking about I was on great terms with both of them before they passed. And I felt good about it, because, like, I ain't got no ill will towards none of it. Like, I hated them at the time when I was young, yeah, but at the same time, what kid wouldn't, like, especially going through what I went through? People who know me know. You know what I'm saying? But those who don't know me, it was wild, boy. Like, I was out here. It was time where I wasn't even sure if I'd make it through the summer. That's how wild it was where I was. Like, for real. I'm talking about times where I wasn't even sure if I'd make it through the summer when school got out. You know what I'm saying? Not even dealing with the school year, because, I mean, kids were mean, yeah. But I stuck up for people who got bullied. Like, you weren't bullying nobody around me. You bully somebody around me, I'm gonna beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this was time when we were fighting. Like, fighting was, you know, it was okay. I ain't gonna say it was okay, but it was okay. You know what I mean? Because nowadays, these little cats, they scared to fight. All they know is shoot. And then they can't even aim. They closing their eyes while they aim. Like, they go to the gun range and get your aim up, first of all. So if you want to shoot somebody, you can't even aim. You just swinging and something. Well, one boy Trips, like, he got his eye closed, swinging it like a leaf blower. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even aim. So I know you can't fight. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up in a fighting era. We would fight. Like, me and my best friend, man. Man, shout out. Me and him, we would fight, man. And then I'm either at his house, we playing the game, or he at my house, we eating, or we at the park hooping, you know what I'm saying, after the fight. Talking about it, man, I caught you good with that right, didn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, but them were good times, them were simpler times. For real. Like, but holding on to grudges and stuff like that, that ain't good for nobody, because you really ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. I'm talking about, like, it's killing you on the inside. So, like, do what you have to do, man, and make amends before it's too late. For real. Because once it's over, it's over. Like, seriously. So, I hope this message reaches whoever it needs to reach. Because I'm proud of where I'm at. Even though where I'm at, like, right now is like, I'm down, but I ain't out. I surrender, you know what I'm saying, to God completely, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was trusting and believing, but I wasn't applying. So now with me trusting, believing, and applying, man, I see the difference, I feel the difference. Like, everything's just different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel good, I feel great, actually. I still hurt a little bit, but nowhere near like how I was, like, seriously. So, but that's all because of God. I trust him, and I'm going to continue to trust him. And I'm going to continue to do all I can. He said, if you exalt him, I'll send him to you. So I'm gonna continue to exalt him and give him all the glory, all the honor, all the praise, and just continue to trust him and move forward. That's what we here for, progress. Can't make forward progress holding on to backlash, man. Whatever it is, let it go. Make amends. Tell somebody you love them, hug them. Whatever you gotta do. I mean that, for real. Fly high, man. Until next time.